you say you have 25 days, right?
Yes.
So
5 weeks.
and it's easy to apply around 2 weeks, you said?
Yes. Yes.
You don't have that, so you just apply to your boss.
We don't have a lot who wants to take the same week
Yes.
because there is a job to be
Oh,
done.
right.
So
But
no,
you-
not really pressure.
In Japan, we don't have sick leaves.
Okay.
But maybe I think you have, right?
Yes.
You have sick leaves.
Well, yes, we have insurance, which is for everyone, and we are paid. Yes, well, we can quit the job without any reason. You have the right to this money.
Oh, really?
Before
Okay, so thank you for your time today. I'm Louis. What's your name?
Benjamin.
Benjamin, okay.
and
Where are you from?
friends.
France. So are you traveling in Japan
Yes,
How
for
lo-
vacation.
for vacation? How long do you plan to stay here?
2 weeks and a half.
Yes.
2 weeks and a half. Okay. So are you employed or self-employed?
Employed.
What, what do you do?
I'm a mobile developer,
Mobile developer.
mobile application developer.
Okay. So
And-
engineer.
And I'm a nurse
Nurse at
in
the hospital.
France.
Okay. So I want to ask you about paid holidays first. So in Japan, the law ensures a minimum 10 days paid holiday
Okay.
per year after 6 months you join the company.
Okay.
How about in your country? What is the minimum paid holidays in France?
In general, I think for us in France, it's 25 days
25 days.
for approximately all the enterprises, I
Okay.
think. It can be after a year in the enterprise.
Yes.
And for me in the hospital, it's when you join, you can take holidays.
Okay. So in Japan, people don't use 10 days.
Okay.
So government made a law. We must take at least 5 in a
Okay.
year. But how about your country? Do people use them all? Use your
Ah.
paid holidays for a year?
I think it depends of the job, especially engineering.
Yes.
I don't think people all their vacation, and some are cumulative
Yes.
over
The years.
next year, but some must be taken on the year
Oh, can you extend to next year?
of the contract of some day, because some day are paid. We can take vacation day,
Yes.
but they are not paid by the company.
Yes. Oh,
So it's a different vacation. So it's
Depends.
Yes.
it depends on the company.
Uh,
You said.
France is complicated.
For me in the hospital, we have to take them or they are lost.
Okay. Okay.
So-
You have to take them.
Yes, we have to take them. So we take them.
Is there any, how do you say, fine or punishment for company if you
if you don't
don't
take
take
them,
it?
no. For me, I think the only punishment is to lose them.
Okay.
So if
I think yes. I don't know the exact punishment for the company, but we have to take a minimum number of days of
So-
vacation. There is a minimum of must take
Okay, I see.
around 10 days.
Okay.
you have to take them.
right, yes, on summer. I
Okay.
think.
So-
I'm not sure. But,
No, thank you. But it's very common to travel abroad and take a vacation.
Yes.
Like 1 month is common in France. 1 month vacation.
1 month is very long. It's very long vacation.
Yes.
Oh, it's very long. So
Yes.
usually in France, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
1 weekend or 1 week, 2 weeks.
1 week,
1
2
week,
weeks
2 weeks. It depends on the job.
on the job.
I think it depends on the job. For me, it's difficult to take 1 month
1 month.
because there is a staff and
Yes.
we have to all take
Right.
our vacation.
And in the
so-
hospital, you work shift and
Yes, yes.
24 hours and
No.
No?
Just doctors,
Ah, just
nurses
doctors.
in France. We have just 5 days a week.
oh,
Of,
5 days a week.
Morning, evening, night.
Okay. Yes.
For me, I warned my director of 1 year ago
Yes.
for this vacation
Yes.
because I'm the only one I'm at my job,
Yes.
and so during this 3 weeks vacation, there is nobody in my company to
Oh.
replace me. So with
Really?
it's quite complicated.
Okay. I see.
A lot of projects are stopped.
Right.
It's complicated.
hard to take.
Yes.
Like, same as Japan. In Japan, people take separately, like one day, because there is a high pressure to apply like 1 week paid holidays or
Yes,
2
okay.
weeks or like
I know.
travel abroad. Do you have that kind of things in your
Pressure?
kind of So when you
Yes.
apply to your boss, you
Yes.
have
You, but me, no.
you know
No. It's a
Yeah,
kind of job,
yeah.
yes.
And the pressure.
Right.
Yes.
And you don't have that, so you just apply to your boss.
Yes, we don't have to be a lot who wants to take the
Yes.
same week
Yes.
because there
No.
is a job to be
Oh,
done.
right,
so,
right. So you need to
but,
adjust.
yes,
Mm.
but
you can-
not really pressure. It's,
So you say you have 25 days, right?
yes,
So
5 weeks.
that's 5 weeks.
Wait, 5
And
weeks.
it's easy to apply around 2 weeks, you say?
Yes.
But no, 4 weeks.
4 weeks. It's difficult.
Difficult, okay.
Because I work on weekends,
Yes.
and so to take a lot of weekends,
Yes.
it can be difficult.
Yeah, but 2 weeks is long
2
for
weeks.
Japanese people. I
Yes.
think it's enough. Regarding sick leaves,
Yes.
in Japan, we don't have sick leaves.
Okay.
But maybe I think you have, right?
Yes.
You have sick leaves?
Well, yes, we have insurance in France.
Yes.
It's called l'assurance maladie, which is for everyone
Yes.
who works, and we are paid.
So when you get sick,
Yes.
you email or call your boss.
Yes.
I'm sick. I have fever today.
Yes.
So I'm use sick leaves.
Yes. We have to go to the doctor.
You have to go to the doctor
Yes, to prove
get,
and provide a document.
Yes.
And how many days do you have sick leaves in a year?
We don't have how many days. It can be as many as
Your sick
necessary.
cure,
Yes.
recover from.
Yes. We don't have a number of days, but it can be
It can be
1
longer.
day,
Or,
it can be a month, 2 months.
I see. And
We are lucky in France.
yeah,
We have this kind of safety for sickness.
But some people abuse. of
Ouais,
it.
abuse. of
Abuse.
it, ouais. Yes.
in France, so if you use your sick leaves,
Yes.
you get full payment, salary, money.
We are paid partially from the employer and partially from this insurance. I don't know if
So-
it's 50-50. I don't think
So
so.
some from your company
Yes.
and some from
The insurance. Yes.
Insurance is national government
Yes.
insurance. So that cover your full payment,
Or almost full.
almost full.
Yes. I don't think I think it's for 1 month it's full, and then it goes down.
If it's longer, it's decreased.
Yes.
Okay. Work overtime. How many days in a week do you work, and how long do you work per day in your company?
Weeks.
5 days a week.
7, depending on the work contract. For example, I
Status.
don't know the word.
It depends on the status in the enterprise,
Yes,
but you
and the-
can work overtime.
Yes.
Work contract if you have.
Yes.
You can work longer. Low insurance 7 hours in a day in France.
Yes, it's a 35 hour per week.
Oh, 35
Yes.
hours per week. In Japan, 40 hours
Okay.
a week and 8 hours in a day is low in
Okay.
Japan. But in France, it's a 7
7
hours,
hours.
and 5 days in a week.
Yes.
Okay.
45, and it depends of the job.
But yeah, if you have a work contract, you can work longer.
Yes, because in my job, I'm
Yes.
an engineer.
Yes.
So usually work longer because there's an issue with a client, with a
Yes.
certification.
Project. Yes.
So I have to
I see.
solve the
Work long.
solve issue before I leave.
Yeah. In Japan, if you work overtime, sometimes it's unpaid. It's free.
Okay.
So if you work like 15 minutes or 30 minutes, sometimes longer, unpaid, sometimes happen, not all.
Okay.
But do you have something that kind of a culture?
It's my case. I'm not paid for the overtime, but depending on the company, of how the contract,
Yes,
the work
contract,
was
yeah.
negotiated,
Yeah.
it can be paid. The
Okay. So if you have a contract to your worker that cover your overtime, including
Yes,
Including,
it
okay.
depends of the contract
depends on the contract.
and the size of the company. I mean, we are around 10 people, so it's a small company.
I see.
So there's not enough money to pay all the overwork of the
I see.
same.
I see. How about you?
If I need to come back because there's someone who's sick,
Yes.
for example, I can come back on
Yeah.
my free day.
Oh, free day.
I can come back, but I will be paid,
Oh, you will be
overtime.
paid, yes.
or I will gain another free day
Okay.
to replace.
I see.
Or if I have to go later because there is a patient who needs
Yeah.
me, I have to justify the fact that I work a little bit late this
Yes.
day because in France, in hospitals, not most of, but we have to with the card.
Oh yeah.
I have to justify my arrival time and
okay.
my departure time.
Okay.
So it's justified.
Okay. So okay, I see. So if you work like 15 minutes late,
yes.
you need to record the
Yes.
card.
Yes.
So the payment will come to you.
Yes.
I see. In Japan, if you finish work on time, but if everybody in the office or your boss still work,
Okay.
there is a pressure to leave earlier on time. So people work late.
And everybody.
There is
work,
nothing to do though.
Yes.
Do you have that in your country?
No.
No, it can happen, but it's like
Yes.
the quality of life, the quality of work is
Yes.
something we increase in France in general.
So quality of life and quality of work is important.
Yes,
So if you finish on time your job, you can leave.
Yes.
it's a responsibility for the
Yes.
job.
Also, if you finish your responsibility,
Yes.
no one care about if you
Yes.
finish
Yes.
on time.
Some colleagues
To go to school.
So they, sometimes they leave earlier
Yes.
to get their child,
Mm.
and it's okay because if the job is done,
That's very nice.
We accept it.
Company expect you to have loyalty to the
Yes.
company. So in Japan, once you enter the company, people work very long time for the same company, like 10 years or 40 years sometimes, and they need to have loyalty and sacrifice to their time
Yes.
Yes.
to the company,
Yeah,
for the
Okay.
company. Do you have something like that?
Many
Around,
years, yes.
generation, but it's decreasing, and for example, develop in over is of 18 months
18 months.
develop in wage, 18 months in a company.
Oh, that's very
They
like
impose
Yes.
some
Yes.
condition
Yes.
to the
if you find better opportunity, you
exactly
Move to another
I can
job.
leave, and so my job is
I see.
Oh.
How about you? Vito?
As you said, for our parents and grandparents,
Yes.
working in the hospital was the dream, and most of the people stayed in the hospital for all
Long
their
time.
career. Today, it's not the same. In general, I think people stay 5 to 7 years and then they go away
I see.
because the work condition decreases a
Right.
lot.
Right.
So
also good work.
Yes.
An employee is not always rewarded
rewarded
by
yes.
the company. So it's why sometimes it's better to leave
Yeah.
and find another company.
Even if we are
Yes.
not paid the same way, but
Yes.
it's a better quality of work. So
Yes.
sometimes we search this.
I see. And I heard in France, people quit job
Yes.
and you get money from government.
yeah.
So people, easy to quit their job and they
Yes.
take a rest. Is that common?
Yes.
What
It's
is
called
it? It's
chômage.
One of the
How you quit
Yes.
the enterprise.
because since 1 year,
Yes.
just one I leave, so I didn't touch money because I leave for no reason.
I see.
So
Depends on the reason.
yes.
Yes. Well, we can quit the job
Yes.
without any reason. And in France, for 3 months, we don't have any money. We don't have the right
Yes.
to the money. And 3 months later, you have the right to this money
Oh, really?
for, I think, 2 years. It depends on how long
How long you worked for the
worked
company.
for before. Yes.
Last question. What are your thoughts on Japanese working culture and how Japanese people work?
It's we were surprised when we arrived and when we heard about your way of
Yes.
working. It's very different of ours.
Yes.
Really different.
I
But
think there's a lot of pressure
Yes.
in their job, and
No, so like a 10 paid holidays, no sick leaves,
Yes.
and overtime unpaid.
the pressure in the company to stay late because nobody leave.
Yes,
This kind of thing seems strict.
very strict.
strict, yes.
Yeah.
It's a very, but we understand
Different.
it's cultural.
Yes.
It's cultural. It's really different from
It's very different.
from us. So maybe we think maybe in our country we in different enterprise,
Yes.
but we can be
Lazy.
we can compare us as lazy maybe.
You have a chance. Do you want to work in Japan or for the Japanese company?
It's an experience.
Yes.
It's an experience. I don't know how hospitals in Japan works. My domain is very particular.
Yes.
So I I don't know.
Okay.
But we know we have a really great chance in France about the sick leaves, the vacations.
Yes.
Worker, so I will be waiting.
Thank you for today.
Thank you.
Interview is finished. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.